Okay, my name is Uli Chettipally. I'm a physician by training, practiced emergency medicine for many, many years. I did research, I like technology, and so I wanted to show you something that is brand new. This technology we've been developing for the past few years, but only recently, we came out and wanted to show you guys. So the company is called Sirica Therapeutics. How do you make therapy fun? This is my daughter. Her name is Siri. She has autism. She was diagnosed when she was 3 years old. And, we had to struggle through the therapy, the problems that come with this condition. Difficulty with social interactions, difficulty learning, difficulty with behaviors, right? So what typically happens is that usually these kids, as they grow older, their world shrinks and they kind of get stuck in their rooms doing nothing. That is a scary future. So we said, how can we make engaging, encouraging, challenging, and gratifying experiences for these individuals? So that's our purpose. We want to develop this technology so that it'll provide this specific type of experience. So the problem is that, these therapies involve one-on-one treatments, right? Which means that each kid or each individual needs 20 to 40 hours of therapy a week to get them out of, where they're stuck. Which means that it takes about 60,000 therapists to be able to do this work in the United States. We don't have that many in the business. We only have about 30,000. So that's a big challenge. The second challenge is it's not fun. It is very painful. Kids cry when they have to go through the therapy. So we put together this technology. It's virtual reality, advanced robotics, and machine learning. And as Skylar and his colleagues were talking about walk in the park, how do you make these people take a walk in the park while they're still at home or in the clinic? And that's what I wanted to show you. See if we can play this video, please. The big image, can you do that? Let me try. I guess I can't. Well, I have a booth right outside. You can actually see the machine. That's my daughter, and that's me, and we have built this machine for the last 4 years, and now it is ready for action. What it is the machine that she's sitting on is the robot, so she can feel everything that is happening in the virtual world. And in the virtual world, you are seeing her ride in a foresty area. So you can see that video at the booth. So I've been the chief medical officer for this company called Torque 3. And we've built this technology over the past few years, and now we want to do a spin-off to be able to use this technology for autism and other related medical conditions. So, and you must have seen, there are several products in the market, but each of them use only one type of solution, which is either robotics, either virtual reality or machine learning, where people are using it to diagnose and treat autism. Autism is a major problem, and the incidence is growing. Right now it is 1 birth in every 44 births. You have an autistic child, which means that it is the most common developmental disability. The FDA is worried about this trend, so they have fast-tracked these new therapies, new interventions. Insurance covers this kind of therapy in 50 states. I'm talking about the behavior therapy. And I told you about how many therapists we need. And it's a huge market, 461 billion. This is my team. Kristen is an autism advocate. Hiran is an engineer. And Tim Lacey is our chief science officer. And he has worked in the VA system, and you can read about them later on. I wanted to show you one slide video. Can this video be played from there? Yeah, just touch the, yeah.
Enormously lucky.
Some of you may recognize this person.
Have been as parents. The kids have been through, a lot. But we had the ability, we had the means, and we had the will and the luck to go out and find the AP and folks who are just technically and in every way just the best in the business. And there aren't that many people in the world who have access to this kind of care or maybe are even aware of it. And when you look at, the best in the business, autism is turning out to be big business. So this is where I go from the parent version of the talk to the business version of the talk. So if you look at this stock, I ran a publicly traded company, Expedia, for 16 years. This is and we're rumored to go public, the new company that I'm running. This is a chart of the stock market over 40 years. The blue chart is the Dow Jones Index. The red chart is Coca-Cola, one of the best performing stocks in the market. And then there's a new entrant, which is autism diagnoses. Beats them all, right? So if you look at autism diagnoses as a growth industry, this is the ultimate growth industry. It's extraordinary how fast the rate of diagnoses has increased over the past 40 years. And Ron and I were talking about it.
You could stop the video there.
The spectrum definition has.
Thank you. So you've seen that. This is a very rapidly growing market, and there are no solutions out there. But we think that this would be a great solution. So right now we are looking to raise our seed round. We are looking for $2 million. We're looking for partners to host and run our pilots. We are planning to do 3 clinical pilots with real patients. And also we're looking for our research partners that can conduct research. I want to go back to that previous video because you need to see this. Can you play the big picture video, please? So this is how the machine works. That's my daughter, Siri. She is sitting on this robot that puts her, and wearing VR goggles, that puts her into this video game environment. And as she's riding, she's actually operating the machine in the video game. So as you can see, the seat that she's sitting on is moving. That means it is responding to the road conditions. And when she hits a rock, it will jolt. She can feel the sand, she can feel the rocks on the road. And so you are totally immersed in this environment. The sound, the visual cues, and the tactile feeling coming from the road. And this is the first time she actually did this. She tried this machine for the first time. And she was successful. And she wanted to do it more. And that's why I feel that we have a great tool just to help with these kids and adults with autism. I'll stop there, and I'll leave my contact information so that if you need to contact me. I'm also available on LinkedIn. That's the easiest way. Any questions? Or you can actually catch me out there. Thank you very much.